operating strictly on code. Then we'll have a 2-minute teleop period, and the final 30 seconds will be the end game. And I think head ref Charlie says we're ready. Do we have let's get thumbs up from all of our teams. Is the Red Alliance good? Are we good in the Blue Alliance? Scorekeepers, referees, scoring table. Charlie? All right, we're going to have autonomous in 3, 2, 1. And our first match, official match in this first autonomous period. And congratulations to 18-121 who just scored on the medium goal, scooted over, and they're parked for some extra points. Our other 3 robots, it looks like we scored on that one. We got some 14 points coming out of autonomous in this first match.
Driver, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And our 2-minute teleop match is underway. This period is run by an operator and a driver who's typically moving the robot around while the operator is working the intake and the placement mechanisms. We got 4 robots with linear vertical slides. And the Blue Alliance, wow, they're racking up the points over here. 18-121 looks like they've done quite a bit of practicing. They got 4 cones stacked already on this medium pole. And now we have another one on the low pole for this Blue Alliance. Right now we have a score of 33-15. The Red Alliance has placed some cones, these power play cones in the ground junction and on the low goal. And it looks like they may be going for a little bit higher score this time, while the blue team, 18-121 again, is here taking it away with, I see 6, 7 cones placed all together here on the Blue Alliance, who leads 133-33. 17-348 has a red cone under its control, just as 18-121 scores again. And here comes 17-348 on the medium pole. And there goes 17-011 looking to score somewhere. Their coach is working hard. 17-011 may go for the medium pole. And there goes another score to top off on the medium goal by the Blue Alliance, which now leads with 20 seconds to go, 137-49. 18-121 on the low pole. And meanwhile, we got a park. The 17-348 is working a park in the red corner, placing another cone in the red corner, and it's going to come down to the last 3 seconds here for some final scoring with the parking. And there's your match, folks. Let's give a hand to this first set of alliances. Great job. We'll have our final scores as soon as the scorekeepers and referees check in with our head ref. Stay tuned for the final score. We should be queuing match number 2, and we'll have once we're finalized this match, we'll have 5 minutes before we start qualification match number 2. Yeah, folks, we're finalizing the scores. And since I skipped the team intros, I'm going to do this post-match here. Our Red Alliance was comprised of 17-385 MCA horsepower Navy that teamed up with the Marvels of M12 there, 21-171. The Blue Alliance was Mercenaries in Training, 18-121, teaming up with 16-272 Mark X. Oh, that's the next match. See, now I'm ahead of myself. Thank you, Patrick. I'm so glad that Patrick's here, or I would be making even more mistakes. So that's a preview of the next match, qualification match number 2. Okay, first team, the match number one teams can take your robots and exit down the middle between our queuing tables before our next match teams will arrive here in just a moment. We have a 5-minute period between matches now while the field is being reset and while teams are resetting themselves for this next match. We're ready for. We have our final match score for match number one, and we have a Blue Alliance win. 161 to 45. That is your high score of the day in match number one. A pretty impressive bit of scoring from the Blue Alliance to kick us off. Are we live on the live stream? Two networks. I wonder. If they do have two networks, maybe using that one or using them both might be helpful. Then I'll start using my clock. So I'm gonna tell them 2 minutes because I didn't really run a clock that time. Okay, if your team's ready, we still have a timeout of just over 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But if your team is ready to come to the field, we can begin getting match number 2 underway. So our format today, if you're not aware, each team will have 6 qualification matches before we go to alliance selection in the playoffs. This will be match number 2. And while they're finishing up getting checked in, I'm going to announce our teams once again. We'll start with the Blue Alliance. So we have over here the 2 teams that comprise the Blue Alliance include 18-121. Nope, now it's gone. We just randomized to Zone 2. So all of our cones will be reset to Zone 2 position. And if you've not already noticed that there's preloaded 10 cones for each alliance on the field, the human players can then add additional cones for more scoring. And now we have our field set. I'm going to announce our teams. There we go. Thank you. So let's welcome our teams to the field. We're going to start with the Blue Alliance, which is where I'm standing. We have 18-121 from here in McKinney, Mercenaries in training. Let's give it up for them. And then from across town, our friends, Team Mark X, 16-272. And our Red Alliance, we have 17-385, another team from here in McKinney. That's MCA, McKinney Christian Academy, Horseplate Navy. Let's clap it up for them. And their partners on the Red Alliance, 21-171, the Marvels of M12. And here we are. We're just about ready to start match number 2. We'll get a check-in from all 4 teams. Do we have thumbs up from the Blue Alliance? We need thumbs up from... Red Alliance. Red Alliance. How about Blue Alliance? And how about our referees and scorekeepers? Charlie, are we ready? Then we're going to go for autonomous in 3, 2, 1. We have all 4 robots moving in autonomous. There goes 18-121, placing a cone on the medium goal just as 21-171 matches them, and they go and park. It looks like they both parked in Zone 2. Congratulations on a great autonomous start here in match 2. In 5 seconds, we'll transition to the teleop period.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And here we go for the final 2 minutes of the match, which is teleop, which includes a 30-second in-game starting in the last 30 seconds. 121 with another cone on that medium goal. Looks like they've got that down to quite the automatic session. And 17-385 with a score on the high pole with their 4-stage linear slide. Here comes 16-272 on the low goal with a score. And now Red scores on the low pole. 17-385 going for the high pole. It looks like we have a score. And there goes 18-121 on another medium pole. 21-171 with a really quick drive. Nimble robot going over to score on the low goal. We have lots of robot movement. And right now it's 64-84 with Red in the lead. The Red Alliance in the lead, 89-69. This is still close. We have more cones being placed on the field for 18-121, Mercenaries in training. And there goes, they capped it. The Blue Alliance took over the low pole over on the Red Alliance. And there goes another cone number 5 on that medium pole for the Blue Alliance. Mercenaries in training scoring a lot in this match. We dropped one. Going for that high goal. We're in the final 30 seconds of in-game here. We'll see if we're going to have some scoring with our beacons. We got 15 seconds left in this match. There comes the beacon for 16-272. 18-121 stepping back to let them score. And to park in the corner, we have 17-385 going to park in the corner at the buzzer. It's a close match right there with a lot of great scoring in here in match number 2. We'll have final scores in just a moment after the referees and scorekeepers confer. Lots of different ways to score in this year's game with the ground junctions and the 3 poles and owning a pole. If you cap it at the end, there's bonus points. And as soon as the referees and scorekeepers finalize, we'll post these final scores. All right. I think we have our final scores. Our teams can grab their robots so we can begin the transition to match number 3. We got final scores here, folks. Here comes the totals for match number 2, and it's a Red Alliance win. Wow, a very big surprise with 20 points penalty on the blue team. That caused a big switch there at the end. So a surprising Red Alliance win. So many variables, so many surprises in robotics. We'll be getting ready for match number 3 here. As soon as our teams are ready, we'll have our 5-minute countdown clock. When your team is ready, you can come stage yourself in the queuing area and bring yourself into the field. You should be checking in now if you're ready. We do have an official 5-minute break before match 3. Okay, folks, we're going to have our blue and red alliances load up for match number 3. Please bring your robots to the field, and we'll begin in just a moment. Okay, our next match, qualification match number 3 of 11 today. Each team's going to be having 6 matches. This is qualification match number 3. We have less than 1 minute before we need all teams on the field. So we need all of our teams that are in the queue. Bring your robots to the field. We're waiting on 2 more robots. There comes our 3rd robot, and here comes our 4th robot. Beautiful. All right. We're going to announce our teams while they're getting themselves set up here. We'll start with the Red Alliance, Team 17011, right here in McKinney, the Mercenaries. Let's cheer for the Mercenaries. At least one person, thank you. 2 people, thank you. We need more people. Lita Madison, all right, they're partners. 17385 right here at McKinney Christian Academy, Horsepower Navy. And the Blue Alliance, 21171, the Marvels of M12. They're partners, also from McKinney Christian Academy, Horsepower Gold, Team 17348. I don't know, that's how it works. So we have randomized alliance partners. For those of you who are not familiar with the format, each match is randomized where you're going to have a teammate, and the next match, they might be your opponent. So right now, the Red Alliance is getting ready, and they've decided to have some strategy about who's going to score how. And the Blue Alliance is also working to match themselves up with their partners. We ready? Yeah, we're going to randomize it now. We're going to randomize the field. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. My fault. Tomas back there spinning me around. My fault. Sorry. See, good thing Charlie and Patrick are here, and Joseph and everybody. I'm going to get ahead of y'all. When Tomas is back there going, I'm going to watch Patrick. I know, I'm going to watch Patrick from now on. Let's go, people. Now we can randomize. Thanks for your patience, everyone. The moment you've all been waiting for, Zone 1. Zone 1 is our random zone for parking. Those teams that have coded their robot to read the cones, the power play cones, can then park themselves in this random spot for extra points during the 30-second autonomous mode. There's our game field. We've announced our teams, and we're going to check in with our scorekeepers and our referees and Charlie. All right, Blue Alliance, we have thumbs up. Red Alliance, thumbs up. Charlie. All right, we're ready to start match number 3 in autonomous in 3, 2, 1. There we go. All 4 robots moving in autonomous. We have 2 that parked. Looks like maybe not in zone 1. And then we have 1 robot, 17121, going back over to park. We had 20 points scored unofficially from the Red Alliance during that first 30-second autonomous period. We'll now be transitioning to 2 minutes of teleop.
3, 2, 1.
Now the drivers and the operators will be moving their robots around, attempting to pick up the cones, score them in the ground junction or one of the 3 poles, small, medium, and large. We got a really quick 171 moving around with the blue cone to head over and try to capture that ground junction, while 17-385 puts a red cone on the high goal. Here's 17-348 picked up a blue cone. Looks like they're going to also go for the high pole. Meanwhile, 2171 quickly places a blue cone on the medium pole. Oh, we're at 20-11 with just over 1 minute left in the match. 2171 scores on the low pole. 17-348 picking up another blue cone. And they bumped it out of their intake. And then 17-385 took over the tall pole with a red cone. Meanwhile, 21-171 moving around to go place a cone on the low goal, but they miss. There's another high goal on the red goal and a blue one on the high goal. 17-385 and 17-348 are making some impressive drops on these high goals. There's another score from 17-011 on the medium goal. And there goes one team. 21-171 looking to score on the low goal, and another high goal placed by the Red Alliance by 17-011, an impressive takeover of the high pole. 17-385 still scoring on the high pole again. And here comes 17-348 trying to take over the high goal with their beacon. That will score them bonus points in this final 10 seconds while we're tied at 50-50. It's going to come down to this last few seconds. Who is going to park and score in this final moment? And we ended with a slight lead from the Blue Alliance. We'll have a final score here after the scorekeepers. Let's hear it for our Blue and Red Alliance in match number 3. There's a lot of learning going on in these first matches of the season. Some great coaching from Dr. Michaud and our head ref, Charlie, with help from our scorekeepers. Okay, here we'll have our final score here in just a moment. The teams will remove their robots. Those teams for qualification match number 4 can begin queuing as soon as you're ready. We have an official 5-minute period, but we will start as soon as all 4 teams are queued in the Blue and the Red Alliance. In just a moment, we should have our final score from our scoring desk. A huge shout out to our multitasking volunteers here who are scoring and reffing and resetting the field. We appreciate you. We have their final score for match number 3, and here it comes. Red, we have a Red Alliance win in match number 3 with a very slim 2-point win at 61-59. And that puts 17,385 in first place. We'll have match number 4 here in just a few minutes. As soon as your team is ready, Blue and Red Alliance for qualification match number 4, please bring yourselves to the queuing table, and we will take the field as soon as our teams are ready. There he is. What's going on, man?
All right, how's it going?
Good to see you. Thanks so
You're
much for
looking
being
good
here.
around here, you know? All right, good deal.
Sausage.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt. It's the road. All right.
It's worked out.
You know, I gotta find out what's going on with Cameron. She's kind of not feeling well.
Oh, no kidding. So she wasn't able to be here?
Oh, she,
Yeah, we-
no. She's not sitting with her teeth or anything. You know, she retreated to the bathroom. I'm waiting for her. Yeah, she's here. Yeah,
He's got this nonprofit that investigates kids.
AYL, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah. So, but he was, well, no, but that's another story. There, his daughter's on that team, and something happened last night. Same thing. She got sick all of a sudden. They're like, "Sorry, we can't come back." What's up, dude? Do you need me?
The ground junction turns out.
Hey, we have our Blue Alliance, and I think our Red Alliance is assembled. You guys can take the field for match number 4. If you're ready, we're going to load our teams onto the field for match number 4. Yeah, you're officially cleared to make your way to the field, Blue and Red Alliance. Okay, we've got one team here that remains to join us on the Red Alliance, our Mark X team. We need you at the field. Our Blue Alliance is here. Hey. Yeah. And we're not going to stop for anything? Okay, folks, while our teams and referees are getting themselves situated, we're going to announce both of these alliances. And we'll start with the Blue Alliance that includes Team 21683 Titan Robotics from the Plano Academy. Thanks for the claps. There we go. And they're joined by 21171, the Marvels of M12. No more claps. Okay, let's introduce our Red Alliance, starting with 16272 Mark X. Their teammates out of McKinney Christian Academy is Horsepower Gold Team 17348. We're about to randomize the field. We have all 4 teams checked in on the field. Head ref Charlie is giving us a lot of positive guesses, and we're almost ready to go here. Oh, there it is. Zone 3 for match 4. Those teams that have coded their robot to read the color of the phone with the graphics during autonomous can score bonus points if they park in the right zone before 30 seconds elapses. I think we have all of our autonomous marked cones for the randomized setup. And we're set for match 4, qualification match 4 here in the Texas North League of FTC here in meet number 1 of the Power Play season 2022-2023. We have thumbs up from our Blue and Red Alliance and head ref Charlie, so we're ready for autonomous in 3, 2, 1. We have three robots that are moving in one big score on the medium goal by our team 21-171 that parked also. We had 2 parks from our Red Alliance, and now we have a score 4-0 moving into our 2-minute teleop period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And we're off in teleop. 17-348 going high on the high pole with a red cone while their teammates scored simultaneously over there on the low goal. 21-171 went and took over the ground junction with a blue cone. Meanwhile, our friends 21-683 making their way to pick up a blue cone. Oh, and we had a miss over here. A big attempt on the tall goal by 17-348. Right now, our score is 45-25 with just over 1:20 in this match. Another score by 21-171 on the low pole. Looks like they're headed across the field to score on a low goal to take over the pole and get some bonus points while they're trying to cap off and be the king of the hill on that low pole by the end of the game. And oh, it looks like somebody may come back and cap off. 16-272 replaces the low goal with a red cup and another one on the medium cup on the medium pole by 21-171. 17-348 grabbing a red cone. Where are they headed? Oh, lot of movement, a lot of traffic out here in this corner, and 3 scores. Oh, but one we had a near score. And there's 17-348 going here in the end game, the final 30 seconds. And we have a score by 17-348 on the high pole, a score on the low goal by 21-171. We're going to have some final scores in these last 15 seconds. It looks like 16-272 put their beacon on top of the low goal. We had another score on the low goal over here by the Blue Alliance. We have 5 seconds left. What are we going to do in this last couple of seconds? Parking into corners, and that's your match. Right now, the Red Alliance has a tentative final score of 92-50. The scorers and the referees will collaborate and confer about the final scores if there's any penalties or adjustments to be made. If you're in match 5 and you're not participating in qualification match number 4, this is your notice to start queuing for match number 5.
questions about the
Who did?
schedule.
Zach.
Buddy Zach, you know. And apparently, I was telling last, apparently still having trouble
Who's Zach?
knowing what the guy you introduced me to.
Yeah.
So, like,
They're like,
it's a-
where?
what's the schedule?
Okay, there's a. Then I'll need to announce that again. We can put it on the screen. But it could be Wi-Fi problems because everything's fine. There he is. What's going on? How are you? He's not here, so easy. Oh, you are? You're officially okay. And have you met Austin before? Y'all should know each other. Thanks for being here, bro. If we could get a word, somebody that scoring page back up here, just maybe on this. Can we put? It has like the link to the score. Some people are asking. So the point to people, one more time. It's a problem. Don't worry about it. All right. Our teams from qualification match number 4, you can grab your robots and make your way back to your pits. And then our teams competing and there we have a final score. It's going to go to the Red Alliance with our final score of 78-48. Congratulations to both alliances for a well-driven, well-operated match. We're heading into qualification match number 5. And when those teams are ready to queue, as soon as we have our match 4 teams, with the field reset, we'll load in match number 5. For For anyone who wants to take a look at the qualification match schedule, who've had trouble accessing it through our link, you can come take a picture of this. This is the full match schedule for our 11 qualification matches. We got 14. Our field is reset, so our teams for match number 5 The match number 5 is up now, right? We're on 5. Here comes qualification number 5. If your team is ready to take the field, you can come on down. And there he is. Snoke. Slope. Snoke. Oh, let's get ready to Robot Rumble in qualification match number 5. Welcome to the field, our Blue Alliance and our Red Alliance. We have just under 1 minute for our final team to join us on the field. Here they come. I think this is our friends from Titan Robotics. Welcome to the field. All right, we're going to go ahead and announce our 2 Alliance teams while they're getting their robots set up. We want to welcome to the field on the Blue Alliance, Team 17011 Mercenaries from McKinney. Yep, 1 clap. There it was. 2 claps. Brilliant. Their teammates are here from the Plano. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Blue Alliance. 17385 MCA Horsepower Navy. And on the Red Alliance, 21683 from the Plano Academy, it's Titan Robotics. Yeah. Next up, their teammates, another team from here in McKinney. It's the Mercenaries in Training Team 18121. We're ready to randomize. Our crack crew, led by Charlie, the head ref here. There it is, Zone 1, everyone. Zone 1. We'll rotate the cones, and those robots that are coded to read each one of these autonomous cones will have a chance to park in this randomized Zone 1 for bonus points here during the 30-second autonomous period. So to show our match field. We're checking with Blue Alliance, we got thumbs up. Red Alliance, we got thumbs up. We need to check in with our scoring desk, which is ready. We're ready? Charlie, we good? All right, folks, here comes qualification match number 5. Autonomous in 3, 2, 1. And there's we have 3 moving robots. And there goes 121 scoring again on the medium cone, headed to park. 17011 also parked next to their Blue Alliance teammate 17385. And at the 2-minute mark, we'll transition to the 2-minute teleop period where the operators and the drivers will be out picking up power play cones to score on any one of these 9 round junctions on these multiple scoring poles that are small, medium, and large. And here it goes. The Blue Alliance might be the first to score. They're going for the tall and the medium goal, and 18121 scores on the low goal. 21683 for the Titan Robotics. They're going for the medium goal. There goes another high goal attempt from 17385, and that's a winner. A winner from 18121, 2 on the medium goal with another pickup. They're headed over to cap off the medium goal on the Blue Alliance side. They now own that pole. This is a lot like King of the Hill. Whoever ends up on the top of the cone pile gets bonus points. There's 3 on the medium goal for Mercenaries in Training. They've done a lot of training. And there goes another score for the Mercenaries 17011 on the medium goal. They just took over the medium. We have some great coaching going on, looking where the teams need to go and place their cones. There goes 17011 Mercenaries trying to own the medium cone, but 18121 sneaks in there. Oh, and they waited. That was a pretty good, pretty sly coaching move. They waited and took over the medium pole. There's a lot of scoring going on here, folks. Plato Academy got a red cone, and they just capped off the tall goal with their token. Great job by MCA. And there's two more, another red cone, a blue cone on the medium by the Mercenary Robotics. 18121, they're going to go try to cap the medium. Oh, we got another cap attempt over here. Oh, but then Mercenaries dropped it. We got 15 seconds here in the final end game period. Plano Academy puts a red one. Oh, we're going to have last 5 seconds. What's going to happen? Are we going to park? Park for scoring. Anybody going to park? Oh, we have one park. And it's down to 92-61. It looks like an apparent lead by the Red Alliance. Lots and lots of scoring. What a great match. Let's give a hand to both our Red and Blue Alliance in match number 5. We should have our final scores here in just a moment for match number 5. You have officially 5 minutes if you need to work on something. We're going to wait for the reset before we cue any more teams to the field. You can join the queuing tables if you're in match number 6. Here's our final score for match number 5. The Red Alliance prevails with an 85-61 win. Lots of driver control scoring. A giant 53-point driver control point scoring match there in match number 5. Here comes qualification match number 6. We'll be queuing the field here in just a moment. Okay, folks, our match 6 teams are taking the field. We have qualification match number 6 out of 11 underway here. We're moving right along, aren't we, Charlie? So let's get match number 6. We're going to go ahead and announce our teams while they're getting ready. We have our Red Alliance. We'll start with team 16272. I think you guys are from Irving, right? Mark X? From Irving, Mark X! That's right. And their teammates, 21171, the Marvels of M12. They'll be facing off with the Blue Alliance that includes the team from right down the street here in McKinney, 17011, the Mercenaries of McKinney with a big crowd. Thanks for clapping. We got another team here. They're teammates from the Plano Academy team, 21683, Titan Robotics. The teams are finalizing their connections from their driver hubs, their robots to prepare for the 30-second autonomous period that will start. We'll randomize the field here in just a moment, and they'll have a chance to score some extra points if they read these autonomous cones correctly and park in the pre-randomized zone 1, 2, or 3. We're checking in. Head ref Charlie's checking in with our friends. We're going to randomize the field, please, scorekeeper. And there it is. Zone 2, everyone. Zone 2. Zone 2 will be our random parking zone for qualification match number 6. The cones are being reset. And then we'll get a look at the field for our 2.5-minute match. That'll start with 30 seconds of autonomous, another 2 minutes of teleop that includes a 30-second end game. All right, we have thumbs up. Do we have thumbs up from our Blue Alliance? Thumbs up from the Blue Alliance. Thumbs up from the Red Alliance. Thumbs up from head ref Charlie. So we're going to go to autonomous in match number 6 in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3 robots are moving in autonomous. There goes 21171 with an impressive score on the medium goal. And then they park. They're moving to park. It looks like right there in the zone. And we got 2 other robots parked. And we got a 44-10 score coming out of autonomous. We'll start our 2-minute teleop period here in just a moment as teams transition to pick up their driver's stations.
3, 2, 1.
And we're underway for teleop in qualification match number 6. There goes 21171, quickly picking up the ground junction on the other side of the field in the Blue Alliance zone, while their teammate 16272 parks one in the depot in the corner. Our Blue Alliance is working hard to pick up robots, and there goes the Mercenaries aiming for the tall pole with a score. An impressive score on the high goal. It looks like 16272 is attempting a red cone on the high goal. A little tough getting it aligned there. Well, very nice drop on the high goal by the Red Alliance. And there goes 21171 very quickly with their nimble robot looking to go take over the low goal in the Blue Alliance zone. While their teammate 16272 looking to score again on another high pole. There goes 17011 looking to pick up a blue cone, while their teammate from the Plano Academy is trying to place a blue cone in the ground junction. Right behind them, 2171 placing a cone in the low goal, while their teammate places another goal for 2 on the high goal. There goes the Mercenaries attempting on the high goal, but with a miss. And we're in the final 30 seconds with Red leading 90-18, and we have our final end game with an option to take your team token and cap it off, and it looks like 1672 is going to, fighting over that high goal in the middle. Here comes the token on the top. There's 16,272, just capped it off. It looks like they're going to get some bonus parts with parking. We got 2 robots parked, and that's your match with an apparent win by the Red Alliance. The current unofficial score 104-23. The scorekeepers and judges will confer. We'll get a final score here shortly. Qualification match number 7. If you're not participating in this match, you can make your way to the queuing tables. Okay, match 6 teams can clear the field so we can reset for match number 7. If you're in match number 7, you can be queuing in the Red and Blue Alliance queuing tables. We should have our final score here in just a moment from match number 6. Thank you again to our field resetters for doubling as referees and scorekeepers. We're still waiting this final score on match number 6. Oh, is that it? Auto warning. Uh-oh. Oh.
So with big 6 games, each team's normally 5, but because we have 2 teams, we're like, let's get more. Won't be enough time. We'll be here, and then everybody will be like, when is lunch? Lunch. Yeah, especially. Right. Basically, 1, 2.
For those who might be wondering, if you're just watching and looking at this complicated scoreboard, there's a lot going on here. It's a little bit more complicated than a sport that you might watch, like basketball or football. Maybe not tennis. Tennis can be confusing, right? But robotics has multiple ways to score, and the most basic way you score here is a 1-point score on the ground junction, and then 2 points on the low pole, 3 points on the medium pole, and 4 points for the high pole. But you can also cap off any one of the poles, and if you are the king of the hill on that pole, you get bonus points. Don't ask me how many, because that's too much to keep in my brain right now. Then there's teleop parking points and in-game points and in-game token placing points. So there's more points than you can score by yourself. That's part of the point, is you have to work with your team so you can score more points. You can't win by yourself. Looks like we're getting our scoring system reset, and we'll have the final score in match number 6, and we'll get started. If match number 7 teams are ready to join the field, please make your way over. The field's been reset. We now have a rolling score and ranking to show our progress so far through match number 6. With each of the winning teams, it looks like the Red Alliance today, for whatever reason, is owning the board, but that's a random group of teams in each match. And there's a whole bunch of teams that are not here. So yeah, the Red Alliance and the Blue Alliance is welcome to the field for match number 7. While we're waiting for our scoring system, are we back up and running? Oh, there's our final score for match number 6. A big red win, 142-23. So congratulations to the Red Alliance. And that puts our team 21-171 into the first place during these qualification matches. And there's your qualification match number 7 teams, which I'll announce now. The red team starts out with 17, 348 from MCA Horsepower Gold. They're going to be joined by 18, 121, the Mercenaries in Training. They'll be facing off with the Blue Alliance, another team from MCA Horsepower Navy, Team 17, 385. Their teammate on the Blue Alliance is 16-272, Mark X. While we're getting our final preparation ready for match number 7, for those wondering about the scoring, notice the corners have blue and red corners. Those are called the terminals. If you place a cone in a terminal, that will score you 1 point. 2 points to go in the ground junction, the 9 black ground junctions that you'll notice. That's a 2-point score with a cone. Then the small yellow pole, that nets you 3 points with a cone, 4 points on the medium cone, and 5 points for the high cone. You can also earn bonus points if you're the last one on top of one of the cones, with your cones on top of one of the pole stacks. There's extra points to be scored for parking in various places, both in autonomous and in the in-game. We have a robot here working to make connection, and we'll have match number 7 underway in a moment. Who has duct tape? Does anybody have duct tape in the building? Or how about some WD-40? All right. It's almost time to get ready. Let's get ready to Robot Rumble here in match number 7. We're getting our final checks from both alliances. It looks like we may have, we're about to randomize. We have 4 ready teams in both alliances. Here comes the randomize for this match. Zone parking. If the team reads these cones properly, they can park in zone 1 for extra points during autonomous. Okay, we have our field set. We have our randomized set. We have Blue Alliance, thumbs up. Red Alliance, thumbs up. Head referee, thumbs up. Our scoring table, we're going to go to autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Those 4 robots off to the races, running on code only, programmed by their software teams. Scoring here, the mercenaries in training are on the medium goal with a red cone. We have a park by 17,385, and right now our score is 14-0 with the Red Alliance scoring before we get started in this 2-minute teleop period. No other robot parked in zone 1, so we're now off to the races.
1.
The teams now begin teleop with an operator and a driver. You can notice there's 2 joysticks. One member of the team is driving the robot and one is operating the robot. And 18-121 puts another red cone on that medium, while 17-348 is placing a red cone on that high goal. Very impressive. There goes a low goal score by their teammate, 17-385. 16-272. Here on the Blue Alliance, knocked one over. We have a score on the high goal by both the Red and the Blue Alliance. It's currently 49-28 here with just about 1 minute and 20 seconds. Whoa! And we have another score. There goes an attempt on the high goal, a score by 17-385. 18-121 mercenaries in training, score on the medium pole. There's a lot of scoring going on with these red cones. Blue is working to come back at 67-44 with less than 1 minute to go. There they are, working hard to pull those cones off the wall. That's a hard thing to do. Up. Mercenaries in Training scores their fourth goal on the medium pole with a second one coming from the Blue Alliance, 16-272, with another impressive high goal score. Red Alliance has. They're going to take over the logo with a red cone placement on the logo. Now we're going for a beacon cap on the high goal achieved by the Blue Alliance. Are we going to see another beacon by the Blue Alliance over on the logo? And they dropped it. So we're going to get a final score. There's 10 seconds left. 79, 83, 57 here with 5 seconds left. Are we going to get any robots to park? We got a lot of final placement going, and that's your match, folks. Current unofficial score. Oh, and we had some last-minute scores. We're going to have to wait until we get a check-in from the referees and the scorekeepers. It looks like the Blue Alliance came back at the last minute, possibly to take over. It's 83-80. This is going to be our closest match of the day, it looks like. And if you take a look at the board, they have a junction. I'm not sure. Did we plan that junction? It looks like there is a completed circuit. I think we have a completed circuit. That gives them a huge bonus at the end if that's confirmed. Stay tuned, folks, for the final scoring. Oh. We're going up and down and up and down. Lots of different scoring going on in this qualification match number 7. We have a lot of scoring adjustments happening. There's quite a lot of action in that last match. And what we might have is our first completed circuit. A huge bonus scoring opportunity if you complete a circuit. You take a look at the scoring board. And here comes our final score, folks. It looks like it's going to be a Red Alliance win. Wow, such a come from behind win. Very tight finish. Congratulations, you guys can take your robots. Great match, qualification match number 7. Great job to all 4 teams. Red Alliance prevails. We're ready for match number 8. If you're in match number 8, you can make your way to the queuing table. We have a short break. We're going to reset the field. And we have just a few matches left here in our qualification rounds. Congratulations to the Red Alliance and great competing by our Blue Alliance. All good? Yeah. Okay, our field has been reset for match number 8. If you're ready, you can take the field. Looks like our Red Alliance has made their way to the queuing tables. We have a moment for our Blue Alliance to bring themselves to the field to get ready for match number 8. Yeah, Red Alliance teams, y'all are welcome to take the field. Madison, y'all are welcome to take the field if you'd like. Yeah, we're ready. If you're ready, the Red Alliance is taking the field. We need our 2 Blue Alliance teams to start making their way to the field for match number 8. That would include, wow, it's going to be a powerhouse of horsepower from MCA. Okay. Here comes the MCAA horsepower power play teams matching up for the first time together today. You mean like first ever FTC event?
Well, no, not for me.
But the boards showed that, so I didn't have first. It was FRC. I don't know if y'all been around that. There's like basically small, medium, and large version of this from kindergarten all the way. It's now pre-K to high school. The high school only version has 3 on. They can weigh up to 140 pounds. Or it's like bumper car. It's like the most insane. Like it makes this look like kindergarten dropout, even though it's awesome. You know, it's like bang to each other and like the last year's game, pick up a ball and shoot it. So there will be 6 robots shooting at the same. Yeah, that's how this whole thing started 30 years ago. Was that format? And they were like, oh my gosh, it's about 10 times as expensive as this to build those kind of robots because they're all custom designed, CNC machines, and all that kind of stuff. They're like, we could shrink it, make it smaller and cheaper, and more kids and out. And then FRC was, I think, yeah, teams. This is the beginning of this getting, even though it's been around 30 years. Who makes it exciting? No. But you kind of be like, why not, right? Like, it's pretty awesome. Except it's like the 3 zones of you can score in these 3. Hey, we're randomizing for match number 8. That's going to see our Mark X 16272 team up with 17011, the Mercenaries. And there it is. Oh, they like that because they guessed right, apparently. Nice guess on your auto. For Zone 2 parking, extra points if a robot parks in Zone 2 during the first 30 seconds of a match. Some teams have pre-programmed their robot to read the cone with the markings on it so they can decide using that data where to park, and some people just guess and get it right. I think that's why they were cheering. So I think we're ready now to go into this match number 8. Are we good on the scoring table? Blue Alliance, Red Alliance, Charlie? All right, so scorekeeper, we're going to start autonomous in 3, 2, 1. Very quickly out of the gate, all 4 robots looking like they parked. So we have some scoring. We do. The Blue Alliance is showing some scoring. What about our Red Alliance? Maybe, maybe not. We did. All 4 robots scored by parking during autonomous. So it's a 30-30 start here before we get to our 2-minute teleop period. That'll begin in 8 seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Man, we're off for the races in our 2-minute teleop period where you have the driver and the operator working together to pick up cones and work together with their teammates to go score by placing their cones. There goes a high score by 17,385. One of the MCA teams. We got the MCA horsepower powerhouse scoring up 2 goals on the high already, while the Red Alliance is working to get, they placed a goal on the low pole. They're going for the medium pole there. Alliance is 16-7. That's Mark X scores on the medium goal. We got some great coaching over here going on with the MCA horsepower team. Going up 17, the mercenaries in training going way up over the medium goal. They're looking to score on the medium goal. And down they come, and it's a score on the medium goal. While they try not to take down the medium goal. Here comes another score attempt on the high goal by one of the by one of the MCAA horsepower teams. They get a high goal score. Going for another high goal score. There's 2 high goal scores for a total of 5. And there goes a cap attempt by the Red Alliance that misses. And a low goal score by 17,011. Another high score attempt by the MCAA horsepower team. They're teaming up with a lot of high goal scores. They've got already we've got 7 high goal scores and have a lead of 74-67 into the final 30 seconds here of end game. The Red Alliance quickly trying to take over a high goal. They score another high goal score. We have under 15 seconds now. It's still close, 75-81. They missed. The horsepower team from MCAA. Are we going to have any parking here in the final 10 seconds? There's a final score. And they took over that high goal with a junction takeover by the mercenary robotics. And it's a very close finish here. Let's give it a hand for both our Red and the Blue Alliance. Great job there. Great job, everyone. It's going to come down. This is currently a 1-point differential in our unofficial score. Our referees and scorekeepers will confer with our head ref, and we'll get the final score. Great job by our Red Alliance and our Blue Alliance. The scores may fluctuate based on any final adjustments and or penalties. Stay tuned for the final score here in match 8. While we're still waiting, and the scores are still being adjusted. Some fun facts from the world of first while we're waiting. For those who are not aware, the team numbers represent how many teams were in the world of, in this case, First Tech Challenge when this team started as a rookie team. And as you've seen, we have some teams in the 21,000 range. So there now currently are over 21,000 teams, I think over 22,000 teams on planet Earth competing in over 110 countries with nearly 1 million students participating in the whole world of FIRST from pre-K through high school. We still have some final adjustments being made and some coaching being done by our generous volunteers of scorekeepers, referees, Dr. Michaud, our field tech advisor. And there's all right, I think we're going to move our robots off and get ready for qualification match number 9. Our final score will be coming across the screen here any moment as we work into the last 3 matches of our qualification stage of today's competition. Here's our final score. The winners of match number 8, the Blue Alliance, with a final score of 102 to 83. Lots of great action there in qualification match number 8. If you are in qualification match number 9, you should be queuing while our field is being reset by our lovely team of volunteers. Qualification match number 9 is teeing up. We have 2 of our red alliances on the field here currently. As soon as our blue alliance is ready, we have a moment if you're still preparing, but if you're ready, you can make your way to the field. For all the parents in the crowd, if you're not aware of the scholarship opportunities attached to FIRST, you should go research that. There are over $88 million worth of scholarships from a couple of hundred providers that are available to FIRST students only. Over 11 million of that happens right here in Texas. You should take a look at that. There's a lot, 100% of these kids can be involved and go pro in this world that needs a lot more creators, not more consumers. This is the sport that you can go pro 100% of your team. Right now we're gonna, our second Blue Alliance team has made it to the field. We're going to start announcing our teams here for qualification match number 9. We're going to start by recognizing the Red Alliance that includes Team 121 Mercenaries in Training. Yeah, there they go. We should have some cheering, y'all. Yeah, I know. Let's go. Their partners, I think from Irving, am I correct? The Marvels of M12 Team 21, 171. There we go. And they'll face off against the Blue Alliance, which includes our Team 21683 from Plano Academy. It's Titan Robotics. Their teammates from here in McKinney, just on the field a moment ago, McKinney Christian Academy's Horsepower Gold Team. That's team 17348. That rounds out our two alliances. We look like we have all four teams just about ready, and we're going to randomize the field and see where is the bonus parking. It's zone 1 for autonomous. The first 30 seconds of match number 9. If a team parks in zone number 1, they will earn bonus points. This match started here in just a moment. We're going to get thumbs up from our Red Alliance. Are we ready? Red Alliance, I need thumbs up from both teams. Thumbs up. Blue Alliance, are we ready? I need thumbs up from the Blue Alliance. 2 thumbs up. All right, we're good. Thumbs up from Charlie. So our scorekeeper is going to give us autonomous in 3, 2, 1. 3 robots moving in autonomous. Very consistent scoring from the Mercenaries in Training 1821, as is our scoring from 21171. So are we going to get 2 parks in zone 1? It looks like we get one of them, and that gives the Red Alliance a 28-point lead, 38-point lead coming out of autonomous, and we'll be starting our 2-minute teleop period in 8 seconds.
Pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now the drivers and the operators and the human player will all work together to pick up cones and start scoring them either in the corner, the ground junction, or one of the 3 poles. And it looks like the first score was there on the low goal and the medium goal by the Blue Alliance. We've got another score happening in the ground junction, taken over by 21171. But we dropped the Mercenaries in Training dropped one. They go back to pick up another one. We're picking up a cone here on the Blue Alliance while 21171 scores on the medium. Another score on the medium by Mercenaries in Training. Here comes, we got a blue cone hoisted by this multi-stage lift, headed for, looks like to take over the medium. Then they score. We got another low score by Mercenaries in Training. Lots of red cones out on the field on the low, the medium, and the ground junctions. Not a lot of high goal scoring in this match, but it's an 83-24 advantage by the Red Alliance with under 50 seconds to go. We have Red Alliance taking over the medium junction. It's King of the Hill on these poles. Last one on top gets bonus points. Here comes another red cone looking to take over this medium. There they go. They're up. And the Blue Alliance counters with a cap on this other medium pole. Who's going to be the last one on top? We're in the final 30 seconds of the end game in this match number 9. It's 98-25 with red with a huge advantage. Blue still fighting up, and Mercenaries in Training, another red cone, and there comes the beacon attempt to own. Then they own it on the medium by the 21171, and we did get 2 robots parked. Congrats to both teams. We have an unofficial final score that has red 139 and blue 29. There'll be final scoring adjustments here in match 9. We'll have final scores here shortly and head into the last 2 qualification matches before we move to our playoffs.
We play our matches and we're done for the day.
When we get to
We're done.
that, can you do that? Because it goes through the middle? It's red. It's red in the middle. So the screen's wrong. It looks like we might have a completed circuit by the Red Alliance here. Yeah, it looks we're checking on that now, folks. Good observation by our fans that are paying close attention to the scoreboard, which is not the least bit complicated if you don't know what you're looking at, right? One of the ways to score is to complete a circuit from one corner to another corner that connects these power junctions. And it looks like we have a final score. Here it comes, Red Alliance. It's 141 to 29, and it does look like they scored that 20 points in the end game by completing a circuit. So we have qualification match number 10, everyone. One of our 2 final matches of the day. Our robots from match number 9 can clear the field. Match number 10 can queue themselves into the queuing area. We'll have the field reset by our lovely volunteers. We're so grateful for everyone here helping run the show today. Okay, folks, here we go. We have all 4 teams teed up here for qualification match number 10. We're going to announce the teams that we've seen here competing all day. This might be the last match for a couple of these teams. We're going to start with the Red Alliance. We've got team 16, 272, Mark X. Their teammates will be team 21, 683 from Plano Academy. It's Titan Robotics. There you go. Let it rip. So they're ready. They're still working out their final strategies to face off with the Blue Alliance. That'll include team 17011. We've got the mercenary teams teaming up for the first time today. That's right. Both mercenaries and mercenaries in training right here making up the Blue Alliance. So in qualification match number 10, we're gonna see a whole bunch of scoring. It's been an impressive day so far in meet number 1 with brand new robots and this brand new power play season right here in McKinney, Texas. We're going to randomize the field. Charlie has given us the signal. Head ref Charlie says, let's see the random position for parking, and there it is. Zone 2, everybody. Zone 2. Did you guess right, or do you have a robot ready to read the cone and park in zone 2. All right, we got to rotate the cones to give us, I think this one needs to be turned here. And that one needs to be turned, Charlie. Yeah, I think this one still needs rotating. Okay, folks, we're going to move into this qualification match number 10, 30 seconds of autonomous. Do we have 2 thumbs up from our Blue Alliance? 2 thumbs up from our Red Alliance. Red Alliance, are we ready? What about your teammates? Are we ready? To the head ref, Charlie gives us thumbs up. Referees, head Charlie, score table, give us autonomous in 3, 2, 1. 3 robots moving. There goes Mercenaries in Training with their very consistent scoring in auto on that medium pole. Then they're going to move over and park, and they've collected 20 points. Looks like we had another score by the Red Alliance. That puts them at 20 points, but Blue Alliance now has 24 points. And we'll start teleop here in just a couple of seconds.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, our drivers and operators are off to the races, driving with their operator controlling their intakes and placement systems, consisting of a bunch of vertical linear slides here. They're looking to score. We've got another score by Mercenaries in Training coming on the low goal. Meanwhile, there's Titan Robotics picking up and going. There looks like they're going to go for a higher goal with their red cone. There it is, right over the medium pole with a score. Somebody dropped one, knocked over their cone stack, and that makes it really hard to pick up the cones. So they'll have to do a lot of interaction with their human player to pick up the cones. There goes another one placed by Plano Academy on the medium goal, while the Mercenaries place one on the medium goal. On their way back to pick up more cones. We had a miss on the high goal by the Red Alliance. We got 1 minute left here with the Blue Alliance in the lead, 56-33. Here comes another attempt by the Red Alliance on the high goal. That spring is giving them a little bit of issue. There they scored it. A score by the Red Alliance on the high goal. A score coming, looks like, on the medium goal by Mercenaries in Training, while the Mercenaries, their teammate, are going for the high goal. Currently the Blue Alliance leading 63-41. We have just over 30 seconds and just a moment left. We got a placement on that high goal where it's just hanging by a thread. We've got 23 seconds in this match 10. 20 seconds left. Still holding the lead. Are we going to get a junction? It looks like maybe not. But then Mercenaries in Training take over the medium goal with a final placement on top of this red stack. There's 5 seconds left with an 84-42 lead and a final placement by Mercenaries in Training. Hey, let's give it up for both of these alliances for a lot of great action and scoring here in match number 10. There'll be some scoring adjustments as our referees confer with the scorekeepers and our head referee to finalize match number 10. If you're in match number 11 and not currently on the field, you can start queuing for our final match of the day. You took it home and put the code, right?
Look at that. That's
Like,
fine.
you're not. Wait, on you. I missed that. What did he say?
He said he'll just go with whatever group is winning.
There he goes, Dad. Jump on the bandwagon. Oh, we might have had a circuit completed. I'm not sure. It looks like it on the scoreboard. That would get serious bonus points to the Blue Alliance. It's worth 20 points during end game if you complete a circuit from one terminal to the other terminal in this power play game brought to you by First Tech Challenge. What? Oh, thanks. I enjoy it. And all my adoring fans out there. Okay, we have a final score coming right here now. Let's have a look. And it's the Blue Lions. Takes it with a final score. Wow, it's the high score of the day, everyone. 215 points. Wow. Oh, snap. Okay. We should probably, there was a big penalty. I guess we need to find out what that was so we can announce that to the crowd. Yes. Okay, we're ready to start queuing and loading the field. Our field has been reset for yes. This is our final match of the day. It's a record time, folks, here in North Texas with the earliest. We set some records today. We're pioneering here in McKinney. The earliest ever meet or qualification competition. The earliest time it's ever happened in North Texas, and probably the earliest ones ever finished, right, Joe? We're almost done. It's just after noon. There are no playoffs today. Today is qualification matches only. And there will be 3 meets, by the way. Another meet here in November on the 12th, in December on the 3rd, and then our league championship will be December the 10th. So it's a great start here in McKinney for the North League. And we're here at the end of our qualification matches, number 11. And we have our Red Alliance and our Blue Alliance loading themselves into the field while we have some early takedown happening. By the way, for those people who are here at the conclusion of this match and have a margin and minutes to stick with us and move around to help us move things out of the Boys and Girls Club, we would appreciate your help. But stay tuned for the final match here in Meet 1 of Power Play in the North League of McKinney, Texas, here at the Boys and Girls Club of Collin County. All right. Our field is reset, and our 2 alliances are here on the field. They're still building some strategies with one another. We're going to announce the teams while our referees and scoring team prepares for this final match. So before we go into this final match, what I'd like to do, hey, Tomas, are you back there? Where's Tomas? If somebody could pause the music. Well, everybody can hear me. I think we should give a big giant cheer for all of our teams for this first meet. Great job, everyone. We appreciate so much all the volunteers that have joined us. Hey, I have a couple of questions. If this was your first event, please raise your hand. Do we have any first people in the room? All right, great. Well, we welcome you. If you're a volunteer here today, please stand up and raise your hand and be recognized by all the people. Let's give our volunteers a hand. Thank you so much. We have people from all over the city come join us, both last night to set up. We thank the Boys and Girls Club again for hosting us here in McKinney and our partners AWOW that made this possible. We're ready to randomize. So here comes the randomize while I announce our final 2 alliances one more time. It's Zone 2 in qualification match 11. Oh, yeah. Let's get ready to robot rumble. Okay, folks, we're going to introduce these teams one more time. It's going to be 17011 Mercenaries from McKinney, Texas. Let's give it up for the Red Alliance. And their team 21, 171. That's Marvel right? The Marvels of M12. Let's give it up for the Marvels of M12. They're going to face off with the Red Alliance over here. Team 18-121, that's Mercenaries in Training. Been crushing it in auto all day long. They'll be teaming up with the MCA team, Horseplay, Blue, Navy, Gold, I don't remember. Navy! Let's give it up for Horseplay Navy from McKinney Christian Academy. All right, I think we're ready. Do we have thumbs up from the Blue Alliance? Thumbs up from the Red Alliance? Thumbs up from Charlie? Scorekeeper, give us our final autonomous of the day in 3, 2, 1. Oh, 4 robots moving in auto, and another consistent score by both. One team, we got the Mercenaries in Training, placed one on the medium goal, and then the same thing happened over here from our team 21-171. We had a lot of parking going on and a tie coming out of autonomous at 34 points apiece. This is going to be a barn burner to finish the day, folks. There's going to be a lot of scoring.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, into the final match, these last 2 minutes of the day. All right, here we go. Look at that. They got a center junction placement by Mercenaries in Training. Their teammate on the Red Alliance scores on the high goal, while our Marvel friends are placing it in the ground junction in the Red Alliance zone. Meanwhile, Mercenaries are scoring on the medium goal. There's a score on the high goal and a score on the medium goal by Mercenaries. Lots of scoring happening here, folks. There's one in the corner, pick up by Marvels. And here comes an attempt by the Mercenaries on the low goal. We got a lot of scoring going on. It's like playing tic-tac-toe, block the junctions. Lots of good scoring here. With just over 1 minute to go, the Red Alliance is currently in the lead, 74-57. But the Blue Alliance is making a comeback, scoring in the low goal right there. We're about to pick up another one. There goes great work by the human player from Marvels to help out the teammate Mercenaries get one ready up, and they score it with a cap and a bonus, possible bonus over on the medium goal placed by the Marvels. Looks like we might have a dead robot. We have a connection issue with the Mercenaries, who are currently in the lead 91-63. They're capping off the medium goal, so there's some bonus. 95-77 with 30 seconds left, and there's a cap takeover on the ground junction in the middle by the Marvels. Meanwhile, we have another score with the beacon on the middle goal by the Red Alliance. That's going to give us some. It's really close here, folks. 10 seconds, and it's 90-81. How's it going to close out? Another score on the medium goal by the Marvels. We're going to park. We have a park by the Mercenaries. Oh, we're going to park. That's it, folks. That's your match. We have a current unofficial score that has Red in the lead, but as we've seen today, we've seen people come from behind, so we've got to stay tuned for penalties, final scoring, and our referees and scorekeepers will confer. Stay tuned for the final score of the day.
FRC 60 team tournaments and a robot out there, and it's like 1,000 people, and then and it doesn't move at all. You watch the movies. Bring all the parents in, and then they're like,
All right, folks, we're waiting on the final conferences between our head ref, our scorekeepers, and our referees. While the scores are they're currently being adjusted, and lots of different scoring is being accounted for. So you never know how it's going to finish out, folks. It's like we're having a replay of the match here. It's almost like a live replay. What's happening with the score? Everybody watch. By the way, this is going to be our final score reveal of the day, and then we will close things out and invite those who can to stick around and help us to shut this facility down. But in the meantime, we're waiting on the final score.
Finished the. We were in the lines and we were winning by 10 and all that. Right for like 2 minutes and then like.
Here it comes, folks. It looks like we have a winner in qualification match number 11. What a hard-fought game, 103-85. We want to congratulate all our teams, all the teams that competed today. This is only meet one of 3 that will be here in McKinney between now and December. Where's Tomas? Okay, everyone. We want to thank all of our hosts, all of our volunteers, and all the teams that were on this field. You can take your robots back. We would appreciate, please listen up. If somebody could kill the music, where's Tomas? Once you've shut down your pit, we would appreciate if you take the table and the chairs and stack them by this front door near the wall. All right? We're going to break down the pits and bring tables and chairs up against this wall. All right? Today, by the way, thanks everyone for coming and making this a great start to the Power Play 2022-23 FTC season here in the North League. We are done with our competition for the day. We would appreciate all hands helping us to break down this. Our teams, we would love your help to take apart the fields. We'll be bringing out the bags for the field mats and for the field perimeters and for the field parts. We're done.